Biker chick. Hi guys, welcome back. We're on episode 5 now, I think. The queens are back in the workroom after the lip sync. Kamara went home. So Kamara writes on the wall, keep chasing the sparkle. Very inspirational. So Denali talks about how she's a bottom bitch. We're all shocked. So everyone hates Elliot again. The twist of the season. Ugh. Elliot snaps back at Kandy because Kandy like really comes hard. I kind of feel bad for her, but Kandy thinks she was like close to the top, which I don't agree with. I think she was like a distant third. Simone's performance was like way better. I forget who the other one is. Well, Kandy's a like slightly delusional tea. I do like Elliot calls Kandy a peasant. Peasant? So this is where we like start to get like a little bit into the Kandy-Tamisha feud. Kandy calls Simone her biggest threat, which like I think that was kind of justified because Simone's been like killing it. So Tamisha's like, no, because you haven't seen us. Watch out for when I start blending my makeup. That bitch likes to fight. And then Tamisha calls Kandy's like that twisted, busted wig on your head. So next day, we have a mini challenge finally. Baby got back. They all have to dress in baby quick drag. Simone, she's like sucking on the nipple. Rose had like the weird baby bump, which is like a little disturbing. Gottmik did the worm, but then Lala Ree, she clearly like twerked as a baby, which is just like so raunchy. The winner is Lala Ree. Did she get a head start or something? I don't even think she got a head start. What was the fucking point of that mini challenge? To embarrass them all? Now it's the bag ball, which I was like, remember the first episode where Utica was wearing like the hair bag on her head and I was like reading her to Phil. They didn't get the memo because now it's like 3 whole bag challenges. The proverbial annual I can't sew girl is Simone. It's like, girl, because we found your weak link now. Even though she like ended up doing good, but okay, so now we're back in the workroom. They're all scrambling for the bag. These girls are desperate. I mean, girl, bags in this economy? Gottmik, she like takes all these holographic bags. It's WWE up in this bitch. Kandy, and then Kandy's confessional like didn't make any sense. She was like, oh, well, I want to be like first day of school, educated professional, oh, stripper. Utica also does another like kind of like iconic like workroom look, almost like Pebbles, how she has the like little clip in the ponytail or whatever. Utica's also helping Lala Ree. How Lala's like, yeah, just like, oh, show me how. Oh, is that how you like sew? Okay, how do you put that onto that? Like, I want it like right in the middle, like all these pieces. And Utica's just like, okay. Now we find out like Lala doesn't have enough bags, and it's like, I think like she would have had time to like think of something else. Like apparently she doesn't. Like, girl, like just get some like construction paper or something. I also apparently, or like Lala had a confessional where she was like, bitch, please Lord, and like, I don't mean to call you a bitch, but back in the workroom. So Tanisha kind of like starts up this whole ballroom thing. I don't know what the category was, like death drops or something, because that's all I saw them doing. This is kind of weird. Like Rue like just summoned like 2 girls at a time forward, which I was like, is that like a quarantine thing? But then like last week she went around to all the tables. So I'm like, now she's just like summoning people. Kandy said something about like she wants to be a magician, do a magic trip, which doesn't like make any sense when you see her runway. More on that later. Simone says she needs to overcome her inner saboteur. I was like, girl, it's like, no, you just need to learn how to sew before you came here. So Rue gives a pep talk to Simone about the inner saboteur, and then she turns to Kandy and she's like, Kandy, what do you think about that? I love it. What do you say? I don't know. Gottmik went to Fitum. She knows how to sew and design. She knows how to paste a plastic bag on some tights. She asks Utica about her aesthetic or something, and then she's like, automatically just starts name dropping these like random celebrities. It's like almost like she's like, Rue, I know who Carol Burnett is. And I'm like 20. Yay. So Joey J says her aesthetic is an edgy butch queen. Okay, if that's what you want to call your boy hair. That scrunchy boot. Ooh, that scrunchy boot. And then Lala says she's Beyonce. We don't get any of the other girls. I guess there's too many, but... Oh, and then we get this, like, Coach commercial that's, like, fucking, like, 20 minutes long. And, like, the bags are, like, kind of like super ugly. They're just like oblong, and like, girl, it's like you can't even carry it. Like, how do you carry that thing? You couldn't get on an elevator because it's too freaking wide. And then they had to like bring them back down the runway with them. As I have my Coach bag, and they had these weird like like letters and numbers, like binary code. I'm like, it's elimination day. They all walk in. Gottmik says, she says it's like very fashion forward versus drag vibes, which is totally Gottmik. I mean, she's the Aquaria of the season. Kandy starts like weirdly coming on to Joey J, and it makes me kind of uncomfortable. But then like, instead of coming on to him, she like calls his drag ugly. Girl. Kandy questioning Joey's taste level. Then they have this very nice kind of social justice-y conversation, you know, one of those about like Black Lives Matter, and they all kind of share their experiences. Lottery cries, it's very touching. Moving on to the runway. Carson's like, so his jokes are just get me, they kill me, girl. I'm a tea bag. Nicole's a body bag because she got all this body. I love, this is Nicole's, I think, her second appearance. I wonder why. Like, I wonder if someone canceled or something. I think she was funnier this time than the last episode. So now we move on to the runway looks. The first category is mixed bag. So Gottmik, that intestine girl, it was very like Dragula. So Lala Ree, a bone collector that like, but the bone collector's bag that dropped. Tamisha, like 10 years older than she actually was. Utica, a furry adjacent. Joey J, Eve, went into the hospital with like alcohol dehydration. Rosé, with her Scottish accent again, I'm like, girl, either be Scottish or don't be. Stop confusing us. So Tina Burner, like pedestrian. Petals, bam bam. Simone, huge boob. Olivia, knockoff Simone look. Elliot with 2 T's or whatever. Kandy comes out. I've never seen a magic trick like that. Look at this. Whoa. And Denali, it's like a plus size test dummy. So next we have the money bag looks, and this is where they have to carry those weird like Coach purses with like satanic messaging on them. So Gottmik, amazing, next level, life-changing. Put it in the toilet, shit on it, like poop on it, fart on it, flush it, plunge it back out, throw it up. Okay. Lala Ree, like a gay leopard. Tamisha, like Real Housewives of like Atlanta. Utica, just like boob earrings. Joey J, when gay people still got cast as like the villains, like Jafar. Rosé, very measured, shoulders about 10 feet apart. Tina Burner, you know that the material that like looks weird on camera, like 3D, which is good because it distracted from her red hair. Simone, the collar girl, so you can wear it like outside and inside. Olivia, navy like Harry Potter frock. Elliot with 2 T's, shoelace around her neck as like a tie. Is that a thing? Kandy comes out. It's good. There's a concept girl. Denali, it's like a Cruella, like cracknail. Gottmik, you taped like a thing to your leg. Like, it only works because she's skinny. Lala Ree, I don't know. She looked like she fell onto a Dollar Tree aisle from above. Tamisha, housewife who like decided to be a gladiator. Utica, she had that big like freaking collar, like Jabba the Hutt like rolls. Joey J, I don't think he looked like James Mansfield. Rosé, it's like trapezoid hair. Tina Burner, girl, if you say red one more time. Simone, Where's Waldo? Olivia, girl's first Wonder Woman Halloween. Elliot with 2 T's. A pink cow bikini. Kandy, a skirt made out of the Jansport. The girl brought back memories when I was bullied in school. Denali, the boob tentacles. It was good. Okay, so now we get to the critiques. So everyone's safe except for Joey, Lala Ree, Tamisha, Gottmik, Rosé, and Utica. So Joey, he gets critiqued that it wasn't the best construction. They have a weird, awkward conversation about the poison ivy thing. He's like, no, it's not poison ivy. But yes, I'm wearing ivy and I have an ivy. But don't say it's poison ivy because that wasn't my concept. My concept was much more basic. Lala Ree, they didn't really like the bone. Like, it wasn't that great. They liked the money bag one. Last dress was obviously semi-home. Tamisha, they hated, which I was kind of shocked. Like, I thought she did pretty good. The first look was a little weird, but she had versatility, right? They didn't like how she was focused more on character, which is weird because I feel like every other time they like critique someone, they're like, we want to see you with like character. And then they critiqued her on the blend, the makeup. So your makeup sucks. Tamisha, you should have asked Kandy for advice on drag. Gutted because she's like 30 years in the game. Oh, now she's gonna start blending? Girl. They said her last outfit had like too much stuff and I was like, is this drag? And then like you praise Utica who has like shit coming out of her yin yang. Gottmik, they loved everything. They talk about how she went to fashion school. I went to fashion school. Utica, Michelle hates how she like camped it up on the runway. I guess she wants her to give her like pussy face, like I don't know, she's not really that girl. Her fashion doesn't scream that anyways. Like with the poodle, like if she was like with the poodle outfit, she was like okay. So lastly we have Gottmik and Utica as the top shocker. Gottmik wins. So Lala Ree and Joey J are the bottom two, which I agree with. Like 5 seconds into the segment, Joey J's like, I'm not going home. You're going home. Also, did you watch what Japakin? Apparently, like he lived in Trixie's old apartment. Like very weird, like connections. That's probably how he got on the show. So the song is Fancy, which I love that song. I'm so fancy. Can't you take this go blow? Lala Ree just tears it up. Literally, she tears up her bags. Yeah, and then Joey's just not doing good. So he ends up losing. Lala Ree stays. And then we get to see Kandy and Tamisha fuck it up in Untucked. Bye.